Happy New Year! I hope you all had a great one. It is 2025. Today's video, we're going to look back at 2024 because it was a great year for the OGDuffy channel. It truly was. And not just that. We are then going to look forward to this coming year, and I'm going to let you know a few things I have in store for the channel this year. So let's grab a drink. Let's see you in the new year in style. I hope you had a good one. I hope your head isn't suffering too much today. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Let's grab that beer. The first beer of the year on the OGDuffy channel is, of course, a Stella Artois, because it'll be rude not to, people. Oh yes, anyway, cheers guys. This is to each and every single one of you for your support throughout last year and this coming year. Oh, what a year last year was. Today we're going to look back, we're going to see how far the channel's come along. I'll tell you what achievements we hit last year. And I'll tell you my games of the year and things like that as well. So anyway, cheers. Let's hope you have a great new year. Oh, Lady Stella's always so refreshing. Let's get to it. One of the first big achievements of last year we hit in October, and that was 10,000 subscribers. Mate, I'll tell you what, if you consider back, it was last October in 2023, we're at 5k and we doubled up. We hit 10k subscribers in October of 2024. So that was an absolutely huge and massive achievement. So thank you to each and every one of you that have pressed that subscribe button during the videos. It means an awful lot. So thank you guys, onwards and upwards. Let's see what the end of 2025 can bring, eh? We shall see. Last year also saw the introduction of the Discord. I've loved the Discord. I think we've got some great community members over there. So do come and hop on in if you haven't already done so. We talk about everything. We got football, we got all sports, boxing, wrestling. Darts, yeah, there's a bit of darts going on over there, a 3D printing channel on there, and of course the video game stuff. We're showing each other what pickups we've got. There's a little trading area as well where people are swapping and selling and buying games, and it just covers all sorts. We also have our monthly arcade challenge game, which is very competitive and good fun. It's non-serious, and we also have a game that we choose, usually console based and stuff, a bit like a book club, but for video games, to give us a chance to play games that maybe we wouldn't already play, and we can sort of, you know, discuss it as we go throughout the month. So it's a great community. So do come and jump on board with that. It's grown. It's going from strength to strength to strength, and they're great people over there. So thank you if you're a member of that. It's been a great introduction alongside the channel. And talking of online presences, oh yes, we can't go and forget last year when I released the www.ogduffy.com, the website, people. I've really enjoyed the website. As you know, those that have been over there, I do a blog all about retro gaming and just memories of games and stuff. And not just that, it's a more community thing as well, because you guys can leave comments and stuff over on the blogs as well. It's just another way of me communicating with you guys. There's also a store on there. I'm introducing merch as we go. Talking of merch, do you like the t-shirts, people? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, so that's been a great success. And also, I set up a mailing list as well. Now, if you want to join the mailing list, it's just a newsletter that I send out, probably 6 weekly, just updating on the channel, updating on general stuff, bit of everything, bit of this, that and the other. And if you want to sign up to that and have that drop into your emails when I decide to do them, then do so. So head on over to www.ogduffy.com, fill out the form that pops up, and you'll be added to that mailing list. Oh yes. 2024 also saw me introduce channel memberships towards the end of the year. It's going very nicely indeed. It's just another way for you guys to show me some support and love, which is great. But I love you all anyway for your liking, your commenting, your sharing and watching the videos and supporting in that way as well. But I do enjoy making the extra content as well, because it's I can take a different spin on things as well. So that's very nice indeed. But the biggest celebration of last year, oh yes, it has to be the one, the only Mrs. OG. Didn't she do well with that charity thing, which you guys all got behind and you all supported it? It's wonderful. I mean, we pretty much doubled what we'd raised on the previous year. So £600 was raised in total, which was given to the Teenage Cancer Trust. So a very big shout out to Mrs. OG. Awesome, absolutely awesome. Is she doing it again this year? We haven't yet decided. She might be taking a year off from it. We don't know yet. Watch this space. And last year saw some great changes to the games room as well. The introduction of a mini PC, which is superb for emulation on sort of more modern gaming as well as the older stuff. The introduction of a new monitor, and of course the Xbox Series S as well. So we're doing a real modern game spin there. As you know, we've got the Game Pass, so we explore newer games as well as the older stuff. But you know what? It's still the older games that I still love and enjoy. Talking about the older games, what was I collecting last year? This year, in terms of collecting, the PS3 has featured quite strongly, quite predominantly throughout the year of 2024. Seems weird saying that now, doesn't it? Blimey. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I managed to pick up quite a few PS3 titles then in 2024. What else was I collecting? I managed to get quite a few PS1 titles added to the collection, and I'm just towards the end of 24, I was starting to pick up quite a few Mega Drive games. I'm starting to get my love for the Mega Drive back. But at the very end, I'll give you my overview on retro gaming predictions for the coming year and what I'm going to personally be collecting for. But of course, there's one system we can't ignore when we talk about 2024 and my collecting habits. Of course, we are talking about the Nintendo Wii U. As you know, I've been going for that full Wii U power set. I'm pleased to announce I've got some extra games over Christmas off of this list. And you know what? I can't have many to go. I think I might be down to one hand. It's either about 5 or 6 titles left to get, and I've got that full set. The only problem is there's a few heavy hitters in there, but you know what? I've got to get it done. It's gone on too long now. We need to get a completion to this. So this year, yes, 2025 is the year where I am going to be doing the full set of the Wii U. You heard it here first. Standout games of 2024 for me that I have been playing personally. Well, obviously, there's always the arcade classics, always my favourites. I just keep going back to the same games time and time again with the arcade. I really, really do. I just love it. But this year, other standout games on the Mega Drive, in particular, Sonic the Hedgehog 1. I'm really enjoying revisiting it because I never actually finished it back in the day. It was one of those games, I just loved it, and I could only ever get so far. And I thought, now I've got one of them handheld devices where I can play it on a train or whatever. I've been doing it and saving as I go. So when I do lose my lives, I can go back to the save state and start from that section. So it's not so having to start right from the beginning. And I don't want to use the cheats and select levels and all that. I want to do the whole thing, you know, to experience the whole game. So I'm really enjoying that at the moment. And while we're on the subject of Mega Drive, the Streets of Rage series of games, I'm really, really enjoying them again as well, you know. And obviously you've got the newer one, Streets of Rage 4 on the PC, which is a great, great game as well. So I'm really enjoying visiting them again. What else last year? Let's think. Yes. Of course, the Call of Duty come out. As you know, I do enjoy the zombies mode. So I've been playing quite a few games of zombies. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And modern games. Indiana Jones, that new Indiana Jones game. Thoroughly enjoyable. It's basically, I'll describe it as Uncharted 2 with a great Indiana Jones storyline running throughout. I hear in total, I reckon there's about 8-10 hours gameplay. So I'm probably about midway through the game now. But hey, I'm enjoying it. It's Indiana Jones. The graphics are superb. What's not to love with that? And of course, while we're on the subject of games, especially graphics, you can't forget the release of last year for me, right towards the end, was the Spectrum. As you know, I'm just such a specky fanboy. Always have been. I had one back in the day, obviously, and it's just such an amazing system. And that new one by Retro Games that they brought out there, I have to say, is really, really good. And it's just so nice to revisit them Spectrum classics using that typical, you know, the rubber keyboard, how it used to be. And to be honest, they've done such a good job of it. It just feels great still, and it looks great. It's just so iconic. So they are the standout titles from last year for me, retro and modern. So over to you. What were your standout titles of last year, people? Drop them in the comments. Anyway, what's to come in 2025? Those were the highlights of 2024 for the OGDuffy channel and the games that I favoured from that year. Which brings us to the question, what does this new year bring for the OGDuffy channel? Well, let me tell you, after I've had a swig of this fine Stella. Well, a few things really. Obviously, we're still going to carry on with the content. Still going to stick with the 2 videos a week. Obviously, the Tuesday weekend vlogs, I'm still carrying them on at the moment. And the Friday video drop, which is generally always video game related, as you already know. So, what's new and what's coming? Well, of course, alongside the website, I'm still going to be doing the blogs. So, like I say, if you haven't signed up, do go and get yourself signed up to that. And some other stuff too. Recently, I introduced live streaming back onto the OGDuffy channel. It's something I will be continuing to explore in this year of 2025. So if you enjoy the live streams, do pop on over. Typically, I'm going to try to do them on Sunday evenings. Not every single Sunday evening, because sometimes real life gets in the way, people. And I do commit a lot of my time, my spare time, to this channel. Yeah, because it's great. I just still really do enjoy it all, you know. And on top of that, the live streaming is great fun. We're doing a real mix of stuff on there. But again, in the comments, let me know what sort of stuff you'd like to see on the live streams, if at all, or if they don't interest you. Might even do the odd one in midweek. I don't know. I really don't know. But live streaming, there'll be more of it in this year. What else does this year bring? Well, there is one big bit of news. This isn't actually my idea. Mrs. OG loves podcasts. There's one in particular she listens to constantly. Oh, what is it? Help, I sexted my boss or something like that. A couple of comedian blokes. Anyway, she loves it. And she said, oh, we should do a podcast. She mentioned it probably about 8 months ago now. And me and little OG were like, well, if you want to do it, we'll do it with you. And she's like, would you? And we're like, yeah, why not? It could be a laugh, you know? So I'm going to look to introduce this podcast in this year. It's something Mrs. OG wants to do. It really surprised us because, well, we've got to do it. If she wants to do it, we're going to do it. And I think we'll enjoy it. We've had a few ideas. We've had a bit of a chat about it and the different sort of themes and stuff we can be introducing into it. But I think we'll do one just to test the waters and see how it goes. But I'm personally looking forward to it because I think it's just going to be us sat around the table, just chatting and having a few beers and just, yeah, but I don't know. I really don't know how it's going to work out, but it's going to be really interesting. But like I say, that was not on me or little OG. That was purely Mrs. OG wants to do that. It's going to be interesting for sure. Video games I'm going to be looking to collect more of this year is Mega Drive. I want to increase my Mega Drive collection. Just recently I've really enjoyed revisiting that system, so it's one I will definitely be including more of. I was doing a few more pickups of PS1 games as well towards the end of last year, so I'll be adding more to them. And of course PS3 will still be very prominent. And I want to get that Wii U full power set collection done and dusted. Like I say, I think it's about 5 or 6 titles. I'll be doing an update video real soon about it. And yeah, we'll get that done. We'll get it finished. And then I can sort of display it and have a look. I'm gazing around the room looking where we could put it. But yeah, and get that up on display. Because it's a nice system to collect for. It's truly unique, and like I say, it's only 160, I think, 3 at the top of my head titles to get. So I'm nearly there. Just a little bonus video for you guys and girls at home, because obviously I think with all the success last year, I think we had to really recognise it, and I had to thank you all for your support, every single one of you. So I'm going to pour up this Cruise Campo Lager, and of course this beer will be for all of you. It goes without saying, I really honestly appreciate all your support, all of you. From just viewing, not all of you comment, I get that. Liking, commenting, sharing, every single one of you are just great for that. We all really appreciate the support, and I generally get some really lovely comments from you good people. So without further ado, I hope you have a great 2025. I hope it's not a tough one for people. I hope it just goes well. Wishing you all great success and health and happiness, people. This beer is for each and every one of you. Let's have a great year, guys and girls. 2025. This beer is for all of you. Have yourselves a great new year, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks for watching. You're amazing. Drop them comments. Cheers, people. Happy New Year.